Ambika as our Community Outreach Director. See over there? She's like coming behind the curtain. We're like pulling the curtain back. Yeah, so she will be taking over for Colin for SSC and all the community outreach that we're going to be doing. I'll keep you guys posted on his condition. He's okay. You know, he's ill obviously, but he's doing okay. So I'll keep you guys posted for sure. We'll always consider Colin a DDSer no matter what. Why don't we get started? Ambika, do you want to talk about the SSC schedule, when that started, and when we do that?
Yeah, today, or this Friday, I just sent out the email for SSC for this Friday is the very first one, and next week will be our second one, and next week will be the only time that it will be at 9 a.m. because the class can only do it at 9 a.m., so if you can make it for 9 a.m., let me know. And this semester we're going to be doing a lot older kids. We're going to be doing a lot of like 3rd and 4th graders. So me and my interns are working on changing some of the SSC material. So look out for an email with like new updated SSC materials.
Cool.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, Ambika was activities chair last year. She absolutely killed her position, did an amazing job. So yeah, she's well suited for this. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the social that we got coming up?
Sure. So next Thursday we're going to have the scavenger hunt, which Ambika started last year and was a ton of fun. So that's at 6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be at 6 next Thursday, so come out. It's a lot of fun. We'll probably offer prizes again. There'll be some pizza.
We're going to have a good time. It was awesome last year, so yeah, feel free. And new members, don't worry, you guys are mandatorily coming to that. It's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm just kidding. So we have a UCLA Shadow Day on Friday. We're going to be visiting the school. There's a lot of things going on, so we're going to be sitting in on a first-year class, which is rare. They don't usually do that. We're going to be talking to faculty and admissions at UCLA. We're going to be getting lunch with first-year and second-year dental students, so we kind of get like the full experience there. We're also going to be getting a presentation, like a PowerPoint, about how to get into dental school, so from the students who actually got into UCLA, and the statistics, so like what the average GPA is, what the average DAT score is, so all that. I highly suggest that you guys go. We have about 10 people signed up, and then when I had asked you guys in the fall how many people wanted to go, like raise a hand, every single one of you raised your hands. I know it is a full day thing. It's from 9:30 to 4:30, so it is a little bit inconvenient on a Friday with science classes and labs being there, but it's totally worth it. It is really worth it. You won't get another opportunity like this, I can assure you. So next Wednesday, this is a little bit unusual for our schedule. So next Wednesday we usually have board meetings when we don't have general meetings like this. So next Wednesday we have Western University coming out to give a presentation about their dental school. It's really cool. He's an awesome guy. Western University it's California's newest dental school, and what it does, what makes it unique, is that it combines all aspects of the other California dental schools. So it takes PBL from USC, it takes a classroom environment from UCLA, it takes UOP's humanistic approach. So it's it's a very good school, and its name is getting out there. So I encourage all of you to attend. We got Kicks for Kids coming up. Michelle, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So, I don't know, whoever went to Kicks for Kids last semester, it's a lot of fun. You get to play soccer with disabled children on Sunday mornings. And it's a really rewarding experience. It's a lot of fun. And
it starts on the 23rd of February.
23rd,
Yeah.
There's only 5 or 6 this semester, so there's not as many opportunities. Last semester was pretty much every Sunday. And it's a lot of fun to hang out with the kids. If you go multiple weeks, you kind of get a buddy that you can stay with for the whole semester. It's really awesome.
Yeah, as pre-dental students, we try and be well-rounded. So it's not just shadowing or assisting or stuff like that. We try and do extracurriculars like Kicks for Kids, so that we can stay balanced and just be good to others. So we are going to be doing a DDS newsletter like we announced in the fall. That's going to be going out at the end of the year after everyone has gotten their gold or cardinal membership. For those of you who don't know what that is, don't worry, we will explain it to all you new members. It is an amazing thing to be featured in this newsletter. If your picture is taken, if your name is in there, if you're a gold or cardinal member, that means that admissions from all these different dental schools will know you by name. Okay, so I've had Ryan Pineda from the admissions office here. He has come up to me, said, you know, UCSD, they did a newsletter a couple years back, and when I got their applications and I saw their names, I'm like, oh, that name's familiar. So it's really interesting that he actually remembered the name from the newsletter, and now they go to USC for dental school. So it just goes to show you that, you know, just remembering that they're active, they were on eBoard or they were a gold member, etc. It really does help your application. Yeah, so February 16th to the 22nd, it's ASDA Pre-Dental Week. It is 1 week where you guys can earn an X amount of wildcard points for signing up to be an ASDA member. That is yet to be decided. New members, I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on that you guys will have to catch up with, but don't worry. What else? Members of the month, do you have the certificates? Okay. 2 seconds. All right. So, awesome. We had a little bit of a crisis back in December when the dental school caught fire. And we had to, you know, set this back, giving of the Member of the Month awards for November. So he's a new member. He comes to basically all the socials, is very active, talks to me, talks to David, talks to the rest of us on eBoard. I'd like to present this to Esteban. Show you this. You don't have to come up now, it's all good. I know it's a little bit awkward. And then this award, she has been a DDS member for quite some time now. She was my intern last year when I was community outreach director. She's very passionate about DDS, and yeah, she's awesome. Ashley Moy. Okay, do you guys have any announcements?
Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to tell you, we changed the school. We're doing a different school this semester from last semester. This semester we're doing the school that's on 32nd and University, and the entrance is on 32nd, like kind of by Royal, so just make sure you guys know that. It's a lot closer. So
school is literally across the street, so no excuses for waking up early. Yeah, no excuses. You're all attending SSC. David?
Rotations?
Yeah.
So I'm in charge of rotations, which I know a lot of you don't really know what it is, but you pretty much get the opportunity to shadow a dental student inside of USC Dental School, and so they're pretty much available every single day, and we have 2 departments which we shadow in, either oral surgery and pediatrics, and so you can choose whichever department you like, and then choose Monday through Friday for the most part, 9 to 12 or 1 to 4, whichever rotation you like. And so as much as you want to do it, it's actually required to do it at least 2 times if you want to be a Cardinal member, and 3 times if you want to be a Gold member. And so it's actually a lot of fun. You learn a lot of cool stuff, and you get to shadow dentists and just dental students and see like how a dental student is in school. And you kind of want to do it more than just because it's required. So if you're interested, we started a new thing where I'm putting a calendar on the website under the resources, where if you click the calendar, you'll see what's available and what's not. And then underneath the calendar, it'll say the exact times and days that are available. Like underneath, you saw it. Go back. Never mind. You saw the days and times that are available for rotations. And if you want to sign up, you just email me or just come up to me after the meeting and I'll sign you up. And then my second announcement is going to be really quickly. I know a lot of you have already heard about this, but now that the second semester is already coming and summer is coming close, we still have a few spots left open for dental volunteers around the world. So if you have an interest in volunteering abroad and putting something really cool on your resume and kind of learning about like going and helping dentists in another country, and I'm sorry, I'm like congested. No, I'm just congested right now. I can't talk really well right now. Yeah, if you want to go to the Dominican Republic, we have a couple spots left open. You get a shadow dentist. It's really cool. You come with us, and you got to travel throughout the country, and it's a lot of fun. If you have any questions about it, come up to me after the meeting, and I'll tell you more about it.
All right, awesome. So, without further ado, we're going to get started with today's actual main event. It's not David. So, yeah, last year we had a similar meeting for those of you who were with us last year. We had representatives from different DAT prep courses come in and talk about kind of what they offer, what their different courses offer uniquely, etc. No phones in my class. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we're going to have something similar this year. To start us off, we're going to have Jacqueline and Kim from Princeton Review. Round of applause for them. Yeah.
All right, hello everyone. How are you guys doing today? Good. My name is Jacqueline. I'm from the Princeton Review. I'm the manager of graduate program outreach for there. So I am here today to talk to you about the DAT. So obviously you guys are all here today because you guys are looking to be dentists, which is so exciting, and you're going to have a wonderful career as a dentist ahead of you. In order to get there, there's some steps, right, we need to take in order to have you be a dentist. You have to do your application, and of course, big factor of your application is your DAT. So the DAT can be very overwhelming right at first, so sometimes it is so beneficial to take test prep courses that can help you prepare for the DAT so you can get the best score possible. Our most popular course at the Princeton Review is called our Ultimate course, so it's our DAT Ultimate. It is going to be 55 hours of live instruction. So you will be meeting with your instructors for 55 hours total. Each class session is about 3 hours long. It is a team of 3 to 5 instructors working with you. You have 4 full-length practice tests. So the best way to prepare for the DAT, right, is to do practice tests, is to get more comfortable with the material. And not only do you need to get more comfortable with the material, you need to get more comfortable with test taking, right? Maybe it's been a while since you guys have taken tests, standardized tests, process of elimination. So our tests are going to help you do that. After you take your practice test, you guys are going to get a detailed score analysis, pinpointing what you did well, what you didn't do well. So this is going to help you gauge your strengths, your weaknesses. Maybe perceptual ability is something you need to work on. Maybe reading comprehension is something. Whatever it is, we are there to help you along the way so you can get the most out of your course and conquer your DAT exam. Our instructors. So our instructors at the Princeton Review are absolutely incredible, and one of them is here today to actually do some sample problems with you. So we don't just have one instructor to do a full course for you, right? There's so many different sections of the DAT. You have perceptual ability, you have sciences, chemistry, reading comprehension, math. There are so many different sections of the DAT. So we don't have one instructor that's going to be teaching you everything. We have a team of 3 to 5 experts. So these experts have gone through rigorous training in order to be able to teach you. So they go through this intense training, so they know their content, they have taken all their qualifying exams, so they are experts. But that's not enough for us. They also need to be fantastic teachers. They need to be able to help you get the most out of each class. There isn't a script our teachers follow. When they come to class, they follow their in-class compendium. We have a syllabus, but they're also going off what works best for their group of students, because each group of students is different, right? And everybody learns differently. So our instructors are going to be tailoring their instruction for you guys, so you guys get the most out of each class. Our materials. Now I actually brought some of them today to show you. So you guys get fun things like this to help you with your perceptual ability section. Some fun manipulatives. You get your DAT in-class compendium. This is what you bring to class with every day. So this is your workbook that your instructors are going to do with you every single day. So if there was something confusing that you guys did in class, you guys can go back home, go over that. You have a DAT workbook. Tons of questions, drills, things to go over. We have some more manipulatives here. And then our famous cracking the DAT. And our manual was just rewritten last year, so this is brand new, okay? So when you take a class with us, you get this fun box with all this stuff delivered to your home, okay? And honestly, our material is incredible. Students love our material. If you talk to anyone that has taken a Princeton Review course, they will have nothing but positive things to say about our material. We also have online resources available for you, so you can be taking your practice tests online as well as drills online. So that is our materials, and honestly, they speak for themselves. Our offerings. So I kind of mentioned our Ultimate course a little bit earlier. So our Ultimate course is 55 hours of live instruction. We also offer live online courses. I put out yellow Princeton Review bags for everyone. There's an information on the live online course. So if you're the type of person that maybe you have a really busy schedule and it's easier to kind of just tune in to a class online a few times a week, that is an option for you. We have that for you. We also offer one-on-one tutoring. So maybe you're the type of student that just works really well one-on-one. We can do that for you. We can meet here on campus. We can meet in our classrooms. So we have Princeton Review classrooms right across the street at the University Village. So we can meet you there, we can meet you at your home, whatever is best for you. We also are trying to get a course here at USC for you guys at a discounted rate. So more information will be released at that, hopefully soon, so we can get you a course here on campus. All right, so the fun stuff, well actually we'll get to the fun stuff in just a bit, are guarantees. So I don't know if you guys know, but at the Princeton Review, we are so confident in what we offer you that we guarantee your success. What does that mean? So if by the end of you taking your DAT course, you don't feel ready, you don't feel confident, take the course with us again, on us. Take a live online course, take an in-person course. The main goal is for you to feel comfortable for the DAT, for you to conquer that DAT. And we're so confident that if you don't get a score improvement, we'll give you your money back. We guarantee your success. We will get you there, okay? Now the fun stuff. What's in the bag? So everyone has a Princeton Review yellow bag under your chair. If you don't see me, and I'll make sure you get one. So there's some fun stuff in there. We have information on the live online course I mentioned, starting actually in the end of January. How many of you guys have taken a practice test for the DAT yet? Show of hands. Okay, a few of you guys have taken a practice test. It is a great way to see where you're at when you do a practice test. We are actually offering a free practice test for you guys at February 8th at our University Village classroom right across the street. So if you guys haven't taken a practice test, this is an amazing opportunity for you to just come, take a test for free, and you'll get a detailed score report after and see what you're doing well, what you can work on. So this is something that we just want to do for you guys to help you guys out. We'll give you more information about having hopefully a class here on campus at USC. My business card is in each of those bags as well. If you have any questions, please always feel free to email me, call me, whether it's about our courses or whether it's just questions about the DAT in general. When do I apply? How many letters of recommendations do I need? Whatever it is, I am there to help you. And lastly, there is a white consultation card in there. You guys want to fill that out. Each of you guys should have a pen as well. Fill that out with your information, and I will actually be doing a raffle at the end of today. So the lucky winner of our raffle will be receiving their own Cracking the DAT book and Essential Anatomy flashcards. This is yours to keep, okay? So there will be a raffle, there will be a winner, there will be amazing prizes. All right, so make sure you fill out those cards, and at the end, just make sure you give them to me and we'll draw that. If we have time, we'll draw that today. If not, I will draw a card and call the winner personally tomorrow to congratulate you. Okay, so now you guys have kind of gotten an understanding of the Princeton Review, what we offer in our DAT course, our guarantees, the different offerings we have. Now we're actually going to have one of our chem instructors, Kim, come up here and do some sample problems with you to kind of take a glimpse into the DAT. So I'm going to bring up Kim to do some sample problems with you.
Good evening, everyone. Sure you're looking forward to doing some homework. So we're going to go over a couple of sample problems that you might see on the DAT. All right, so I've written them up here. I hope you guys copied all this down. Bad joke. All right, so number one, we have if 30 milliliters of 0.2 molar HBr neutralizes 40 milliliters of lithium hydroxide, what is the molarity of the base? Okay, so it's a neutralization problem, so we're looking for the moles of H plus to equal the number of moles of OH minus. Okay, and in order to find that, to find the number of moles of H plus, we're simply going to take our volume multiplied by our molarity. Okay? And if we set that equal to our second volume times our molarity, all all right, we should be able to get our moles of base. Okay? So our first volume is 30 milliliters with a molality of 0.2, and that should equal 40 times the molarity of our base. Okay? So normally when you're dealing with molarities, right, you have to convert your milliliters to liters, but here they're both in milliliters, so we don't really care. All right? So our moles of base, the molarity of the base is simply going to equal 0.2 times 30 over 40, and I like fractions, one of the few people. And if we cancel that, we get 3/4, which is the same as 0.2 times 0.75. Okay. If I multiply those together, 0.2 times 0.75, ignore my decimal places for now. 2 times 75 is 150. All right, I have 3 places over. So my molarity of my base is going to be 0.15 molar. Okay. All right. Number 2 is an example of a question where it's kind of like they combine 4 questions into one. All right? And it's asking which of the following statements is false for the following endothermic reaction, and they give you the reaction here. Okay? So for questions like this, I always highlight or underline the false part so I don't end up circling a correct answer. All right? So here we have an endothermic reaction. The first answer choice, 2 moles of NOBr produces 1 mole of bromine gas. Okay, so never assume that your equation is balanced. So if we look at our equation, we have the correct number of nitrogens, correct number of oxygens. 1 bromine here, we got 2 here. So to balance that, I needed 2 there. And then to balance the nitrogens and oxygens, I needed 2 there. So A says 2 moles of NOBr. I have 2 moles of NOBr. Produces 1 mole of bromine gas. And I indeed have 1 mole of bromine gas. So that is true. I'm going to eliminate it. All right. B says if heat is added after equilibrium is reached, NO accumulates. So after equilibrium is reached, if something is stressed, we're looking at Le Chatelier's principle. You guys remember Le Chat? So we have an endothermic reaction. So where is heat going to be? Is it going to be produced or on the reactant side? Reactant side, right? It's endothermic. So I always write in where the heat is. Okay? So it's an endothermic reaction. It tells me heat is on the reactant side. So if we're adding heat after equilibrium is reached, in order to reestablish equilibrium, this is going to shift toward the product. Okay? So B says if heat is added after equilibrium is reached, NO accumulates. Since this is shifting toward making more product, NO will accumulate. So this is true. You can eliminate that. All right, C, decreasing the pressure after equilibrium is reached. Again, equilibrium is reached. We're talking about the Chat. Favors products. Okay? So as the pressure goes down, that's going to favor the side with fewer moles of gas. Okay? So here I have 2 moles on my reactant side, 3 moles on my product side. It's going to favor the product side. So C is true. Okay? So on the test, if you're running out of time or you feel confident at this point, choose D and move on. But let's just check D to make sure it is false. All right, so adding NO after equilibrium is reached, once again, the Chats, would cause a right shift in the reaction. Okay, so we're adding NO, we're increasing the amount of NO, and just like with heat here, to reestablish equilibrium, it's going to shift back to the left. Okay, so here it says a right shift in the reaction. That is incorrect, so D is our answer. D is false there. Okay. All right, number 3, what is the oxidation number of sulfur? It's 6, positive 6. Good job.
I was going to give that to you for homework.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much to Jacqueline and Cam.